Well, it won't. Let's flip it around. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, we live. We live. Oh my God. It's been a while. It has been a while since I have done this. So thank you for coming back. I'm gonna pull up my computer here. That way I can see what's going on. So today I thought it would be fun to do a live stream. I haven't done one in about a year and a half. Good Lord, it's been a while. And I don't know, we'll see what we can do here. We'll talk about some things today. We're gonna talk about the Delta variant. We're gonna talk about some new affiliates. We've definitely got some new affiliates along the way, and possibly down the road, I think we should do a giveaway, because I got about 4 of these beard straighteners and I need to give those away. So it's gonna be a pretty light stream tonight. I can't imagine more than 5 or 10 people being on this, so we'll see. But first thing to start, I had the most epic dinner. I had pasta because it's carb load day, it's Thursday. And that being Thursday, there was chicken involved, pasta sauce, and bacon. Yeah, bacon was involved here. So let's see if I can pull this up on the thread, your channel. Yeah, it works. I like it when things work. Cool, all right. So that being said, you guys, let's start off with this Delta variant going on. I thought it was interesting. I got a couple guys in the Jiu-jitsu community, and one of them has passed away, unfortunately, and another is a doctor in the hospital, and they're kind of getting ready for Code Red. And so supposedly there's another wave coming in, but it's a really sketchy time. I don't know. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine about getting vaccinated and stuff. You know, there's this whole dynamic to it. It's very weird. There was there's pressure involved with other people and getting it and not, but yeah, I don't know. I want to see what this plays out. It's going to be very interesting. But that being said, I was very surprised where things are going nowadays. So that being said, I've said that twice already. With dinner and beards, I thought we would do something fun, maybe every Thursday, Tuesday, or Thursday. We will find out how consistent I can be on this one. But I thought it'd be fun. If you guys haven't already eaten, getting some food or some grub, get some snacks, and let's talk about some stuff. And yeah, so a couple things have been going on behind the scenes with affiliates. Western Rise, they were on the last video that I did, and they're an apparel company. And for you guys that don't know, like, I gotta juggle this whole situation right now. You know, growing out the beard, I'll get at least 2 or 3 companies that wanna do a video sponsorship. And I got one I'm talking to now, and Manscaped is back on the line. Yeah, we know how Manscaped is. I know. And then these new guys that I'm working with, Volt, we're gonna be pumping out 2 videos a month. They're gonna double back with me. So how it works is I'm gonna post a video on this channel, and then Volt's gonna post their video on their channel and their Instagram. And they've hooked me up with some cool swag, and you guys know me, I'm gonna give this, some of this away. And once again, if you guys can, just stay to the end of the video. I'm gonna be trying to get here through, it's 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Let's just see if we can go till 9 o'clock. I don't need to keep you guys up. But if you guys stay to the end of the video, I will be giving one of these away each stream that we do. Also, hats and beard sprays. That's not open yet, but good Lord. I only have things about beard sprays. But yeah, so there's been a lot of sponsorships going on, and I think I talked about it and said it in some of my other videos that I gotta incorporate them, and I'm trying to do that so it's not a way that's bugging you, because not everyone's gonna be, beard related, hence Western Rise. But, they wanted something to do, and I would do it. So that being said, I'm saying that a lot. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, let's get into Volt. So Volt is a beard and fashion company. They're kind of like a men's grooming entity, kind of like Beardbrand, but they want to do something more masculine and more of like the men's journey. So it's not just beards. It's more about, you know, life, positivity, growth. And I thought that was kind of like up my sleeve. I thought that was pretty cool. So working with them, and there's a new, I think it's called Taco I'm working with, and you know, that'll be in a later video. So that's kind of current events, what's going on with me right now. Other than that, pushing hard with jiu-jitsu, and that's another part with this whole Delta variant. I'm trying to limit. There's this road, or this, I don't know, this road I'm trying to travel that I don't have to interact with too many people. And that was part of my old job. I didn't have to interact with too many. I didn't have to interact with too much. And that's kind of the same way. So going into a gym with, you know, 50 plus guys rolling around, I don't know if they're vaccinated or not. It's just kind of been hit or miss. So that being said, you guys, let's kind of check out Volt and see what they got going on here. They sent me a couple things. They sent me a boar bristle brush. They sent me a wooden comb and a beard balm that I want to dive into here. So it's handmade, it's natural beeswax and shea butter, and that's what you're going to find a lot in these brands. There are a few that are very, you know, actually I was watching Dan C the other night, and he's pushing a lot of CBD brands, and I thought that is a good way to incorporate that into beard products, because I know, especially the itch, I can only imagine what the beard itch happens, and putting a little CBD in there, you know, helps out. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see what this is about. I don't know. We gotta do one. We gotta do one at least. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So this reminds me of my pomade that I put in just about every day, and it's pretty nice. It's not too gloopy, I guess. But Volt, let's see. Coming in with the beard balm. Now, beard balm I do like a lot better than beard oil. And for you guys that have thinner and wispier beards, I would highly recommend using like a beard balm, something thicker like a butter that usually adheres to the, you know, the hair. It thickens it up. So if you guys are kind of struggling with the patches and you know, the rough spots, I definitely would recommend a beard balm for you. And if you guys want to, go down to the link. I got a new Instagram, and all my affiliates are in there. I'm gonna add more to it, but it just gives you guys a little bit of a discount. That's the main thing. Support those guys, it supports me, it's the whole circle. So yeah, you know, that's kind of what's going on right now. Arborlight, like I said, they've sent me, I think 7 beard straighteners over the past 2 months, 3 months. So we definitely got to do a giveaway. And I'm thinking either we'll do a picture on the Instagram, or maybe we'll do like a 1 through 10. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not thinking there's going to be too many people on tonight. This is just going to be something fun that we can maybe start up doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. But yeah, let's see. Dan C, I've been watching. He's got a good, what is it? Oh, what does he do with Command's Corner? He does a really good job with Command's Corner, and he's got a couple other guys there in his commentary or his live streams, and they do a pretty good job. And I'm really happy about Dan C and where he's come along. He's put a lot of effort into it, pushing really hard on YouTube. He does a video almost every day. You got to give that guy credit. You know, he's got a kid. He's got what, 2 kids, 3 kids, a full-time job, and like a coach of a water, you know, he's the water polo coach. So you got to give him props for what he does. But I do enjoy Dan. He's a really cool cat, and him and I talk so often. But you know, it's pretty cool. I think he's actually created his own brand. I think it is Command's Corner, and I haven't tried it yet. So another thing about some of these products is the newest thing is sea salt spray. And I know Beardbrand has been out with a salt and spray, and it wasn't my favorite. It was really tacky. And I don't know what the whole hype is about it. I know it adds volume and texture, but for me, for the purist, I go right back to the butters. Who else was it? Not Bearded. Artist Man's got some thick oil. I really do enjoy theirs. And then there's Live Bearded. Live Bearded's got a great beard butter. One of my favorites. And I think they're an All-American. That's their brand, is the All-American. It's really thick and it really emulsifies really fast. So if you guys are getting a beard butter or a beard balm, you want to find something that's not going to be grainy, or it's, you know, you want something malleable and something that dissolves with the heat of your skin pretty much. If you find that there's there's a grit or there's a grind in it, it's not going to be the best. It's not going to be the best product. You know, working with these over the years, you really can find, especially looking through the ingredients, you know, when you start, you know, finding chemicals other than, you know, olive, laxseed oil and other things like that, you know, you're definitely kind of playing with fire. So yeah, what else we got? Arbor Light we talked about, and let's see. So uploads. So I'm going to be trying to do at least 3 to 4 uploads a week. And I want to really focus on the beginning of the beard again. I know a lot of guys struggle within that first 2 to 3 weeks that I talk about all the time. I know, but that's, once you pass that point, you know, that second month, there really comes the downhill slope. And I think a lot of people just, it's really tough for people to go to that length. No pun, yes, pun intended. And that being said, God, I freaking say that all the time. It's just the fun part. It's a fun part of the journey. And yeah, you get a lot of crap from it, and you know, it is what it is, but oh, good Lord. So this is a funny story. So I went to Beardbrand about 2 years ago. They're in Austin. And I remember talking to Eric Van Holtz. This is a great story. And prior to this meeting, prior to the meeting with Eric, so let's say about 4 years ago total, when Beardbrand was really hitting it hard, Eric, I had a message with him because I was really emphasizing the barrel brush. And this is kind of what I want to get into right now. For some reason, I prefer a big barrel brush compared to a small and thin barrel brush. The reason why I say this is because of the whole barber aspect, right? I want you guys to think about this, and then I'll get back to the story. When you have something small and your diameter of your brush is small, you're gonna get more of a wave when you comb it up, especially the rotation and the speed. We're getting into mathematics here. And for me, I'll go at a slower and steadier pace, and I like the thicker barrel brush. So back to the story. I email Eric, and I'm like, brother, you gotta make a thick barrel brush. And it was funny because about 2 years later, I get to Houston and I hit up Eric, and I'm like, Eric, let's do something fun. Let's see if we can do a collab. And he was all about it. I got to go down to Austin. I met Jack Malaco, who I was just roasting the entire time for his beard growth. I felt really bad about it, but I mean, him and I were doing a really good job going back and forth on some information. And I gotta give him credit. The guy pushed through. And when I went up, I think I can say this now, when I went up to their research and development room, Eric kind of like sits down like he found the magic gold, right? Like he was like, yeah, I found it. And he tosses me pretty much essentially this kind of a barrel brush. And I'm like, man, that is awesome. You know, I was really excited for him. And I'm not a person that's going to be like, that's my idea. But I gotta say, man, I pushed him to do it, and I'm glad that he pushed it out. I'm glad he did it. It's funny because this is a big game changer. You gotta understand the barrel brush is probably one of the best tools that you can have. Right alongside with, you know, your products, right? You gotta have both combined. It's kind of like having flour with eggs. You kind of really can't make anything with those two. So when you have the brush and, you know, the product, you know, I think this is the way to go. And so when he busted that out, I really started laughing. I thought it was probably one of the best things in the world, seeing that come out. And one other part to that story, this is the whole fun thing about the bearded ride, I guess, if you will. I turned around and he's got this whole wall, right? We're talking beard product galore wall. Every shelf, it was kind of like backlit. Everything was pretty sweet. And he's like, pick what you want. And I lost it. It was probably the coolest thing ever. And he gave me a swag bag. That was a really fun experience, to be honest with you. They've got a really cool facility down there in Austin. Their buildings, I don't know, probably 2-3 story tall. And their front, they have a big mosaic painting. And I forgot what it was colorized to, but they have 3 different spots. So they have their live stream spot where like Jack and he'll have a guest or anybody, they'll do their live streams there. And then they have their research and development, and then they have their front. And it was fun. It was a really cool, I don't know, I would totally do that again. And that's the fun part of the ride, I guess. Same with Volt. Volt contacted me and they're pretty much like, tell me what you want and we'll send it out. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to brag or anything. It's an interesting thing being a little bit of an influencer, and it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while just going full throttle on this again. And I'm really excited to. There's a lot of new features on the stream. And that's another thing too. Starting this out, this was interesting starting this out because I couldn't do it like this on the phone. I had to download OBS. I had to go through there, and then I had to have a key. I had a key that I had to enter in through OBS. And the quality wasn't just, it's that pasta. I don't know if y'all eat pasta with sauce and chicken. It's the burps. But it was a definite struggle. So anyway, that being said, again, I said that for the 60 billionth time. It's like my Twitch. It's like a, it's like an OCD Twitch. Now to the barrel brushes, let's talk about these a little bit. From the rolling brushes, the barrel brush. If you have a thicker and coarser brush, it's gonna go better with a thicker or denser beard. So you have to kind of think about, this is a Velcro and it's gonna attach better to thicker and denser beard. Whereas if you have a lighter or wispier beard, you're gonna want something softer. So compare it to a paintbrush. They have different paintbrushes, and it's the same with your board bristle brush. You wanna have, you wanna have something that goes along with your beard, because it's gonna hurt. If you have a thin beard and you're gonna use something thick, and you're gonna use something coarse, it's gonna exfoliate your skin, which is probably really good. But something soft, if you have a softer beard, it's gonna give it a little bit better direction. But I like the pocket ones. I do prefer a pocket bristle brush over the one with the handle. That's just my opinion. Everybody likes something different. Same with the wooden comb. I think this is a good thing to have in your back pocket, which I say all the time as well. I'll use this more for the mustache. I don't really use the boar bristle brush for my mustache. I keep that to the beard. But anytime I have teeth, I'm gonna use for the mustache. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the mustache is what makes the beard. Without it, I can't do it. I saw someone today, and I've seen it very, Khabib does this, that's part of their culture. But I don't like it when there's this big massive beard and then, the mustache is shaven off. I can't do that. It just bothers me. It bothers me so much. And I did that in the beginning, and this was probably like 2014 when I would grow like a 5 o'clock shadow. I would keep my, lip pretty clean. But once I grew it out, I can never shave it. If I shave my beard or mustache, I look like a 5-year-old. There's this funny meme where there's a cartoon character, super stoic, got the big old mustache and beard, and then the next picture of him shaving it off, he's a little baby, and that is so true, so true. I love it. Speaking of which, do I need? All right, cool. So when it comes to the comb, I also like the plastic ones they're tough. They'll snag every once in a while, but if you have something that has a strong tooth in it, it actually works better than the wooden combs. And in my opinion, if you have that the back side where there's just that, you have the comb and then you have the handle. I actually like to use the handle for the beard. So I'll get the beard in if I've got any knots or if I want something to get, fluffed out, I'll use that. But I will not use the comb for my beard. And the reason why, especially the plastics, this is a great subject to talk about, is why plastic combs are no good for the beard is because of that static electricity. That, how do I explain this? They'll do it and they'll take a piece of fabric and they'll rub the plastic on it and it creates that static electricity, and it's the same with the hair. And when you do that over and over, your beard's gonna get really fluffy, and we don't want that. We want something with nice and control. And this is where the mustache comes in my opinion. You're gonna put a lot of product in. So for me, if you're gonna use, like let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 5 is the normal amount of product. I'm gonna put in about 8 or 10, just because I just want it to stay and lay. If I put just the right amount, there's still going to be some hairs that go everywhere, so I would rather go above and beyond, and then even throughout the day if it comes out, I'm still going to have enough to last me at least by 6 o'clock. But on the beard, I'm just going to do a little bit of beard balm, but more probably beard butter. I just like beard butter a lot better. It's thinner, it's easier to apply, and I think the fragrances, fragrances are biased, but I think they're a better thing to apply to. So that being said, when you do that and you use a plastic comb, there's only so much that you're gonna be able to comb down on that beard with the plastic comb, and it's gonna take a lot of your product out, especially if the teeth are really thin. It's just gonna take it out, and the more you comb it out, it's gonna take it out, and that's just kind of how it rolls. But the really cool find, if I can, is I'm gonna try to find a metal, elongated with a handle comb. Right, yeah, if that works, that'll be interesting to have. Because like I said, the mustache, I can do the mustache all day long with my hands, but it's really tough. It's really tough to, when you want to curl it out, you really want to use, you want to use your hands. But right here on the top, I'll use a comb to get these top hairs and meet right to the lip. Andy, what's going on, man? Thanks for the chat, dude. Yeah, if you guys got anything to say, there's only 7 people on here, but it's always good to say hi. And thanks, Andy. It's good to say hi for the 3rd time. Sorry, I'm repetitive tonight. But yeah, the mustache makes the beard, in my opinion. And it wasn't until about 3 weeks I figured out that this is a possible game changer in my life. I thought it was a really cool thing to do. And for being, for having no beard growth before and then just doing it, holy crap. It was probably the best thing I ever did. And it was funny because I had a lot of coworkers really bash me. And the main reason why too is this neckline. What's up guys? What's going on? You got to understand, and I do a lot of videos about this because I really get griped, and I know a lot of guys don't know about this, but the neckline makes or breaks the beard. And right now, especially with me growing mine out, as much as I am, you got to start going down just a little bit, but then there's a point where you really have to stop because the neck beard is a for real thing. You don't want to go past that. you don't want to go past a certain point, because the neck beard, it's very unattractive. You really want that kind of hangman's noose going on, that I call it, I guess. But if you keep the neck nice and tight, the beard really thickens up well with it. And if you go too far down, then you kind of have this battle between the beard and the neck. So there's this whole thing about it. So that being said, when I was growing mine out for the first time, I was really surprised. That's the whole confidence game. Because after a certain point, you kind of lose the confidence, and then before you know it, you're kind of gaining speed. And that's anything in life. If you're working hard for something and you want to try to achieve something, you're going to have to battle some things. And, like I said, it's either going to make you or it's going to break you. And I've had too many things in my life where I've just kept going and things worked out. So yeah, that being said, let's, again, we need to have a counter. I need to have a counter for that. For that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're kind of going to be doing like a little opener, I guess. So this is also from Volt. This is an instant beard color. Brush on. This is interesting. Liquid beard color, and it's mud brown. Why do I want to try this right now? This is hilarious. Okay, if this is what I think it is,
I got gray hair going on here, guys. This is a real thing. And if this is, all right, we're doing this on screen. I mean, we're doing this live here. Okay, warning, shake well for 20 seconds. Brush on, touch up when needed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh God. I guess this is gonna happen. I'm way too excited. I don't know why, but I'm way too excited. Oh, okay. I'm so intrigued right now. Look at this. This is comical. Look how comical that is. All right, this is prep and clean, so I would imagine this is something that we use beforehand. Oh my gosh, what is this? Shake for 20 seconds, twist and open. Why do I think this is spray paint? Oh God, what am I doing? All right, let's keep this interactive. Should I do this or not? I need to know if I should do this or not. It says twist. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Oh God, what's gonna happen here? I don't want to break this. It says, shake well, twist to open. Okay, there it goes. Oh my God. I think we just got some mascara. Oh my God, I don't know how to feel about this right now. I don't know how to feel about this right now. Oh God, this is crossing lines right now. What do you guys think? I don't know. Oh God. Oh, I don't know. This is way too much. This is way too much. I think I do it. I think I'm gonna do this. Let's shake it up just a little bit more. I'm so like it sounds like there's like a little shaker ball. Oh my God, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Can we do close-ups? Oh God. Oh God. All right, here we go. Let's just try it. Let's do a good spot. Let's do a good spot right here. What the oh my gosh. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my God. That's actually pretty good. That's interesting. Let's do the other side. Whatever. Let's go for it. This is what I've come to, you guys. This is what I've come to. This is what I've come. Oh Lord. All right. Okay. The smell isn't that bad either. It's not okay. I'm looking on the on-screen. Oh my Lord, what are we doing? What is this magic? I could get behind this. Let's just do one more batch and we'll call it a day. Oh my Lord, what have they done? What have they done? Holy smolies. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Life-proof grooming. I am so happy about this. Instant beard color. Let's just read a little bit into this, okay? We got to read into this. Okay, we did everything like it said, like shake well, unscrew cap, dyslexia. Pull out brush, applicate, blah, 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 brush on. Brush your light coat on. This is typical me. I'm gonna do it before I read the directions, typical guy thing. Work in the direction of beard growth for even application, move brush. Well, I wanna hear how long. Dries completely in 30 seconds. It's waterproof, oh God. I'm gonna have to bring out the rubbing alcohol here. Wash out with shampoo to preserve efficiency. Do not use in combination with other styling products. That's good to know. Brush your light. Okay, so I can see how this works. Okay, I could get behind this. I've never seen this before, and I'm gonna have to do my diligence and do some research. But heaven forbid, we have found ourselves a cover-up on gray beard hair. And I'm gonna say something. I get it, and I'm kind of down with it because there's this whole dye thing that I don't know if I want to do. I'm kind of embracing the gray, to be honest with you. The gray is for real, and I'm okay with it. I think life had hit me hard in 2020, and I think my beard took the whole, bash of it. And I feel it too because I know I was neglecting growing it out for that year, but I had to find myself. And to see this, instead of having to go dye my hair, I could really be behind. Okay. I don't know. Okay, here. Last up to 12 to 48 hours. Okay. Now, I am going to say something with all the 4 people watching, that I will be doing a full review on all of these, and I'm going to make a dedicated video for them, and just throughout the videos that I will be doing through the next months, they'll be one of the biggest guys that I'll be pushing. They're a new company. We're going to see if they can battle Beardbrand, but that's the whole goal, right? Everybody wants to beat Beardbrand. Okay. Let's keep going down the list. This is kind of like the preview, if you will, of the main. Okay, so I got 2 things here. Oh Lord, let's see what else is in the box. Let's see what else is in here. What's in the box? Okay, sculpt wax. Now, one thing I like about the brand right now is how easy it is to open these things. What the flip? Okay. I gotta give Volt credit, and this is just gonna be some cool live stuff that I see here. The one thing that I do hate, and it is the biggest pet peeve, is using my finger to use the mustache wax with. Like, I know I'm gonna have to put it in anyway, but for guys that don't want to get their fingernails, indented with wax, look what they put in there. They put a little wooden pick, just like a guitar pick. They put that in there. What a smart idea! Fragrance. Not really prevalent. Yeah, I think I said that right. I would like to have a fragrance. There always needs to be a fragrance. One needs to be one with the other. Boo. All right, let's see what else we got. We're gonna go for maybe another 30 minutes and we'll call it. All right, I'm not gonna go too long. Interesting name, Lube. Hydrate and Nourish Outback Beard and Hair Natural Oil. Smells like Dove soap. Hydrate and Nourish. It's called Outback. It's cruelty. Okay, I did go over this. This is cruelty-free, paraben-free, natural ingredients, and it's vegan. I didn't know that was a thing, guys. Having vegan products. And I get it, and I'm fully all about it. Wow, that's crazy cool. Isn't that crazy the day that we live in? Things are gluten-free, things are paraben-free, and things are vegan. By the way, for you guys out there that need to know, there exists, I believe it's a gluten-free Rice Krispie treat protein thing. And I think it can outdo the regular Rice Krispie treat. I don't know, but it's there and it exists. And to be honest with you, Rice Krispie treats, Muddy Buddies, what else? Gummy worms. That's the interesting thing about today. It's all about the gummies, right? It's all about the gummies. CBD gummies, get your high gummies, and then you got your regular gummy worms, which I can eat them all. They're all good. Yeah, so Volt, I don't know if I want to put the hat on. We'll put the hat on in a minute, maybe. But Volt is, I think they're a new and up-and-comer, and I've been working with a guy named Yarrow. He seems like he's from Europe. And he's been a really cool cat that,
it's pretty much been talking with for over the past 2 months. We're gonna get some things going, and yeah, it's been a fun ride. Oh, check this out, by the way. On its instant beard color, they have a shade for every beard. They have sand, ash, auburn, mud, toffee, chestnut, bark, ebony, onyx, and burnt umber. That all sounds like coffee. And I really want a cup of coffee right now after listening to all this. Okay. That's crazy. It's time for a better beard color. I think this is going to be one of their biggest things is that applicator. And I got to give it to them. Like I said, if I don't have to dye my hair and just put that on for the day. But I don't know, man. If you got the gray hair, you got to embrace it. Maybe. We'll see. I do like the trucker hats though. It's nice and cool. Being here in the hot Houston, Texas sucks. So any kind of ventilation works. So what else we got going on in the world of the Scott Barnes show? Let's see. So, okay, one of the biggest things that's been going on is, let's start with jiu-jitsu. I know that's not probably a lot of things that we want to talk about, but the jiu-jitsu game is on point right now. Got a good training partner at the moment, but the biggest factor that I'm having is this Delta variant, and it really concerns me going forward. I had a conversation with an engineer about, the whole water versus air conversation, and it just really bothered me. It really bothered me, and I don't need to put myself in that predicament. And I hope you guys don't have to as well. That's always troublesome. But it's gonna be an interesting next couple months. But we have, what are we in? We're in August, October. So we got Halloween coming up, and then we got November coming up. And actually, that's a good topic to start on is November. November 1st is the last thing that you want to do is grow out that mustache, in my opinion. Like, it's either you got it or just don't even do it. I don't know. There's this, okay, hold on, backwards hat, Scott. Maybe. Yeah, there's this whole thing about growing out your mustache on the 1st of November. It's just not my thing. The main reason is because you start growing it out on the 1st, and by the 30th, it's just this scraggly piece of whatever. And it's just nice coming in hot and heavy with that mustache. There's something about it. And for the years that I've done it, it's really cool. The perception that people, think that, oh my God, it'll be the 4th or the 5th of the month, right? Or even a couple weeks or a week. I don't know, I'm rambling. But someone will really be like, did it take you just that long to grow out your mustache? Yes. It only took me a couple weeks to grow out this magnificent thing. And it's hilarious, especially with the beard. It's pretty funny. And one last story. I had a neighbor actually, when I was back in Pecan Grove, her husband never grew out his beard before. And he always came up, was asking questions because we would meet up, kind of in the neighborhood and stuff. And he's like, man, how long did that take you? I'm thinking about it. I got work to deal with. And I told him, just go for it, man. And he had dark hair. And I find that with men that have thick, dark hair, the mustache, it doesn't matter if it's thin or thick. The beard is thin or thick. It's going to be a glorious thing. And, he was blessed to have just this thick, dark, black hair. And the second or third week in, his whole face was just covered in stubble. And I was telling him, like, man, just give it 2 months and you're going to be flying high. And that's when COVID hit. And what was funny about that is right when that hit, he came up to me. He's like, man, I wish I'd done this years ago. I got guys in the company that I could just overhang and just tell them what's up with this mustache. Because this presence that you bring, this is the fun part about the whole thing. You definitely get looked at. You definitely get the second take.
and like I've said before, it's because of the mustache. The mustache is the real deal. I mean, I've even gone so far as just having the beard stash, and that's just where I'll keep the 2 week or 3 week beard growth, and then I'll just grow out the big bad boy. And that's probably one of my favorite looks too, as well, is the beard stash. There's this level, right? There's this level where you're kind of going above and beyond, and then it becomes too much. But there's a sweet spot, and that's kind of where I'm going for right now. We'll see where that happens, but. What did I drop? Oh, the beard brush. No, that's right there. But yeah, the whole journey was fun. That conversation was cool. And that's one of my favorite things. I got guys at the gym, which I thought was really cool. His name's Jeff Kessler. Don't look him up. Now, Jeff, he's a really barbaric kind of a guy. He's got really light blonde hair. And what he does is, he shaves the side of his head. He'll shave the side of his head, and he'll braid from here on the top, and he'll braid it back like a faux hawk. And it looks really cool. And then what he'll do is he braids his mustache into his beard. And I thought that was the coolest thing. But the dude he still asks me to this day about style and like how to cut it. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to learn from you. And it's cool. Like, it's cool to see other guys with beards that really flaunt it like that, but they're far few and in between, because you got to have this confidence. And you know, there was a point where I know it's too much. Like, I get a lot of flack for the top 10 beard celebrities that have the worst beard. Like, it's all negative comments, and it's okay. Like, this is part about being, you know, the YouTuber. You kind of got to be able to take it, because if you're not, you're just going to, you know, crash and burn. But I mean, 90% of the comments are like, dude, yours looks like a plastic model. And which it really does look like a plastic model, the amount of beard butter that I put in there. But that's the way, I mean, that's me. What can I say? You know, if I'm going to go big, I'm going to go big. So, I mean, there comes a point where, you know, like I said, there's a sweet spot. And so, I don't know, that was a little bit of a ramble, but you know, I think the main purpose of that, you know, little statement right there was, you know, you just need to be confident in that, you know what you're doing, and kind of have, you know, at least a little bit of knowledge of how your mustache and your beard works. So this is a fun time. You know, it's fun to grow it out and see other people. It gives you motivation. So it's always, what is it? Hang out with the people that you want to be. And that's kind of how I've always been. That's how I find motivation. I'm not trying to give you guys a motivational talk, but my biggest thing is, you know, you got to reach big if you want big, and you can't, I don't know, there was this great quote, is like, you know, old keys aren't going to open new doors. And I really like that. And I also know that, like, not hanging on to things is better, you know, and letting go. And it's been a big change, but I like the new things that are happening right now. A lot of doors are opening. And to be honest with you, in the beginning with the channel, not the channel, excuse me, when I moved here, I was pushing YouTube really hard. And just a backstory, you know, the health insurance thing was kind of going on, and you know me, I just want to do more. And my main job was just pushing me to make content. And I was trying just to do filler, and it didn't work. That's the whole thing with this. If you're gonna do it, you gotta stay consistent. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the whole channel. I just want to keep growing. I like the sponsorships, and I like the companies that have been reaching out. And to be honest with you, it's really been dialing in ever since the Manscaped video. That was a little bit of an episode, but I don't like to burn bridges. You know, I always want to move forward. So I'll be working with them again, and I'm still working with Artiest Man. That's kind of why I made that new Instagram page. I want to chill and grow with it a little bit, and I don't want to blast affiliates right away. But at the end of the day, you know, we all want a discount. You know, we all want a little bit here and there. And so I thought having Barnes Brands would be a good way, because I do so many different things. It's not just beard products. You know, I've got, like I said, Manscaped, and I got Western Rise hitting me up, and you know, other things on on the way. And I want it to be a place where everybody can, you know, get a piece of the pie of. Nathan, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I hope you're having a great and fantastic day.
We're almost there, man. We're almost to Friday. I can't wait. Even on Monday, I'm looking forward to Friday. There's something about it. I've been like that way since high school and junior high. Like I'd be like, hey man, how's it going? I'd be like, we're almost there. Like, what are you talking about? We're almost to Friday. And I remember they shake their head. Yeah, I'm a goofball, I know. But I gotta look forward to things, because if not, then I'm just gonna manifest, or I'm gonna dwell on what's in present. So I always like to, I'll be in the present, but I always like looking forward to the future and, new things. So I was gonna say it. 0 on that counter. Yeah. Oh, giveaway. You guys are in luck. There are only 6 people in the chat, or there's only 6 people watching. We'll make it easy. If you guys want, pick a number between 1 and 100. I'll write it down. Here's a pencil. Let's see. Let's make it easy. Let's use this guy. Pick a number between 1 and... Oh, we do not want that. You do not need to see that. That is a no-no. Pick a number between 1 and 100. Get closest to it. Here we go. And, I don't have a single piece of paper. Oh, here. Pick a number between 1 and 100. We already got numbers going off. And then I'll get you down to the closest to the name, and then hit me up on Instagram, and I will ship it out. So, go. Ooh, we got a close one. Ooh, Nathan was close. 3, 2, 1. 42. So I think Connor got it. But if you want to, either leave a message, shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will send out your brand new Arbor Light. This is the compact one, which is pretty nice. So, congratulations, by the way, Connor. You did good. The cool thing about Arbor Light is they came out, well, not the cool thing. The interesting thing about Arbor Light, when I first got them, they all had the cords, and they came out with a portable one with no cord. And I thought, I liked it at first, but I got really nervous about that LiPo battery, because that's a lot of heat that's being produced by it. And for some reason, I enjoyed the cord. Yes, I do. There was something about the cord that I liked. There was some sort of, I don't know, fail-safe about it. But now that I think about it, I wonder if they put a fail-safe in the cordless one. But I found that this is faster and it's more efficient. So congratulations, my man. Definitely. And thanks for staying around, you guys, till the end. We've got about 10 more minutes, so we'll just kind of chit-chat. So if you guys got any questions, or let's see what else we got here that we're going down. So, so they came out with a hand sanitizer. That's pretty sweet. How funny would it be if I just totally sprayed myself right in the face? Oh, that's legit. That is the coolest thing ever. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is legit. Okay, I have never seen this before. This is why I like doing this. We need to start doing this more on the whole live thing. I love finding things out, like opening up. So on the spray, they got this little safety mechanism right here. So if you want, boom, boom, boom. I think that's all you can get. And then if you really want it, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Let's see, can we do it? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. So the hand sanitizer, I dig. Ah, Connor, what a good guy. See, this is why I love you guys so much, man. Hey, to you, my man, I appreciate you. We'll give you a shout out though, Connor, for winning. And once again, thanks for passing it on. That is really cool. And we'll keep doing this, you guys. That's really cool. That's what I love it. So it's all about. Oh, okay. This is an interesting question. I like what you brought up here. All right. What is it? Barbu? Goop Barbu?
So this is an interesting question. The nose hair trimmer. Okay. It's so funny that I had a conversation just about this. I don't use a nose trimmer. I don't even think I actually pluck my hair. I pluck my nose. I know it sounds so crazy, but I find it. So here's my thought. The nose trimmer works. I'm all about it. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's a satisfaction. There's some sort of satisfaction about it though, because it makes me sneeze. But the nose trimmer, I'm all about, right? Here's my two qualms about it. One, you shove the thing up the nose, and it's like a haircut, right? You get your haircut, and then, in about a week, you got to do it again. You'll get this rogue hair. There's something about it. But I don't know, man. There's some sort of gratification being able to get all of them out, and I feel like I can breathe better. And I train a lot, and I have this mental thing that the less restriction that I have on my nose, the more air I'm going to be able to intake. That's been my whole weird philosophy. Excuse me. And let's go into this actually. Okay, this is crazy. About a year before COVID, I did a video about masks, beards being a mask. And I thought that was a really good subject. And like I said, this was a year before. And I thought a great idea was that your mustache, especially how grown out it is, it really can act like a filter. To me, I know that sounds really weird, but if I kind of jot up, I don't know the word is, if I lift up my top part of my lip, it'll totally cover my nose. So if I'm ever in like a cold air handler, or if I'm in some frigid air, not the appliance, but if I'm in some cold weather, I'll put that up to my nose and it'll actually keep my face warm. It's very weird. And the same as it covers my mouth, I really want to say it's a weird, I don't know, it's this weird filtering philosophy. I don't know if it works, but it's crazy how I did that as a mask, because I did read that, beards can create, bacteria, and, it's actually dirty, but I really disregarded that whole thing because good comment. I like that. That was a good one. Toast to you. It's funny that the beard creates some sort of filter, in my opinion. Like I said, there was this article that said that beards are 80% dirty, and it has fecal matter. And like I said, that's where I disagreed with that whole article, because for someone that takes about 3 showers a day, at least 3 showers, I was like, there's no way that this is going to be in my beard. And there was another article that came out and disproved it, and I was really happy that came out. Hey, what's up, Tramp Cat? Oh crap, it hasn't been a while, man. Jeez Louise. Injury. I'm sure. You know what? And I have done a video on that, on the eating and drinking. And this is the whole thing. Like the bones, the wings, the ribs, the wings, pizza. We're gonna have these times where we're gonna eat those things, but it's afterwards. And to be honest, if you guys have like those alcohol, those little single serving alcohol rubs, I need to do a video on that, is how to keep that area clean. Because right around here is where all the food, the food kind of will rest and stay on the hair. But if you use those alcohol, those single use ones, and rub it right there, A, it'll exfoliate and it'll take the dead skin off, and B, it'll take that smell away by the alcohol itself, by just, was it unscenting it or something? Let's see here. Yeah, do that for me. Barbu, do that for me. Hit me up on Instagram, and then yeah, we'll do it from there. Violent, what's going on? How you guys doing? Crap, we got some viewers in here. That's great. I'm glad you all came in. Good timing right now. So there's a whole effect on that, Martin. So the beard kind of technically acts like a radiator, right? If you're like, for me, I really sweat a lot, and the moisture will get in there. But after after that workout or that hot workout,
it actually acts like a water cooler. So as air passes through it, it'll cool down your skin. But it obviously depends if you're like in a hot or humid climate, or if you're indoors or outdoors. But yeah, so we'll start back to the nose. Yeah, not a big fan of the clippers. I pluck them out. I know that sounds crazy, but also with the whole food thing, definitely, if you guys can, I would definitely find a alcohol rub or some sort of pad that you can use and start every night, just rub that area clean. And that's really gonna help you guys out, especially through the mustache growth. That's where a lot of things are gonna get caught on, is that area right there. That is a very good question on that one. Yeah, the beard dye. I don't know if you saw it earlier, if you were here earlier, but this whole thing on Volt, dude, Connor, you're the man, dude. I appreciate you passing that one on. Yeah, so this is crazy. Good timing, you guys, on the beard dye. So we just opened this one up, and I was very surprised. And for you guys that have the beard dye, for me, like, I don't even know if it's doing pretty good. But what I did, and what I found out is they make this mascara type of applicator. I've never seen it before. In this one, I thought it was gonna be a spray because it's got that little marble thing in it. But I was really surprised when I opened it, it's that mascara applicator. I know, and I'm the same. Like I said, within this past year, I definitely got a little salt and peppery, a little more salt. And shoot, that's also another, I don't know if that's a pun or interesting. A lot of salt on some old wounds, or some new wounds, I should say. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. It's a good blender, that's for sure. I dig it. Huh. But yeah, the beard dye. So I was thinking about that the other day, if I was gonna dye my beard, and I didn't want to. There's this thing about beard dye for me. I don't know if you guys see older men, in their 40s or 50s. They'll dye their hair, and it's so off. And I think it's because they use the box brand. It just really looks unprofessional. I think that's why it's probably best to go to a professional, because if they have brown hair, it looks more reddish because they're either not leaving it in or they're getting the wrong color. Patchy, so I talked about this too, about the whole patchy situation. Depending on if you have a thicker beard, you can definitely get away with having like a thick beard oil like Arius Man, or if you want like Live Bearded, they've got one of my favorite beard butters. To me, that thickens up the beard. So I mean, with that and having the comb, just brushing it in, give that time, exfoliate throughout the day. I mean, that's the best you can do. And if that's all you get, that's all you get. And then you're just gonna have that kind of a beard. It's no knock or anything, but at the end of the day, just sport what you got. That's the main thing. But the patchy beard does exist. Now for me, my patch resides right here. It's very thin. And right here, I don't really have too much. So when I see guys' bottom lip really full, I have a love-hate relationship, but at the same time, I like my soul patch. There comes a point though, where the soul patch grows too much, and we got a lot of uneven hairs, and that's where I'll kind of clean everything up. But there comes a point, once the soul patch hits right here, that's where my limit is. I see guys with that big long beard, and they'll grow that soul patch way, way down. And that's just, for me, that's not how I go. But yeah, man, anytime. It's funny that you brought that up, because I opened this on camera, and I was not expecting that. That was a very interesting curveball. So that was really fun. The reaction, I gotta say, was probably one of the best reactions I've had in a long time. That's for sure. Now, on that note, so I talk about this all the time with different, hairs grow different rates and different speed. And my left side right here, you're right, this grows really slow, and this side grows really fast. And to one's their own, you got to figure out kind of how to work with it. So I'll have to just keep growing this out, and if this is longer, then I'll even everything up. So there's this whole, you got to figure out the balance on that and not fight it. It's how it works. It disappears. It's not better. Dispersed. I hear you. Well, like I said, this is the whole journey of growing out the beard, and that's why we got all these products to help us out. And crap, I am just so surprised. To find that one out. Last one that we'll do, just because we did everything else. And we got what? We got about 2 minutes left. We've got this surf salt spray. I was very interested with it. Well, thanks, man. I try. First time beard grower, slow growing, has no length at all, which is annoying. How old are you? That's the question. How old are you? Yeah, Tramp Cat, we're gonna give it a go. We're definitely gonna give it a go. I wanna reach a point. There's this sweet spot, and that's probably what I'm gonna make another video too on. We got a lot of videos coming down the pipeline, so be prepared. Let's see on this one. So there's no. Oh, is there? Is there? What is that lock? Oh, so this is cool. I'm telling you, this is the part that I love about our reviews. You get to see some of the coolest, newest things. So on the right here, which I think they're gun lovers, which I hope, because that is a cool safety lock right there. Boop, boop. Not on the computer. The sea salt spray. I don't know. It's very musty and misty. I don't know. Activated charcoal, lava salt, and sea kelp. Yeah, I don't know. Might not be my jam. Might not be my jam. But I do know Beardbrand loves their sea salt spray. Well, thank you very much, Tramp Cat. I appreciate it. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what else to cover. I thought this was a good run. If you guys got any questions, we've got ourselves a giveaway. Me neither, man. Yeah, we got ourselves a giveaway, so congratulations on that one, Baru. And for you guys too, yeah, it's been a fun little stream, you guys. Right on, Martin. Well, you know what, man? It took me 7 years to get my beard where it was at, you know, where I figured everything out, where things needed to be, how to style it out. It took me, I was 25, and by 31 is where I hit peak. And then now I got to battle the salt and pepper. That's the whole thing. Oh, no, you guys don't have to do that. Thanks, Delarius, man. I appreciate you guys. You don't have to do that, man. You guys are super sweet. Just being here has been really fun enough, and I'm glad you guys got to be able to enjoy this stream. But yeah, I don't know. I think the main thing is have fun with it, right? The main thing, just, you know, I don't know. The main thing is to grow out the beard that you want to grow out. And, you know, like Talburia said, it's like, do what you want to do and make it how you want to make it. Don't copy somebody else. I use other things for inspiration, but you got to do your own. Like, that's how I view like the jiu-jitsu thing. You know, everybody's got their own style, right? Like, that's my favorite thing about life. Have your own style, you know, have your own life, I guess. But you know, that's what I mean, from the beginning, I had this look that I wanted to go for. But once I got there, then I created it and I made it my own. And that's the cool thing about it. So if you've got a big thing too that I see are guys that have the lines going on in their cheeks. You know, there comes a point where it's just too much. But if that's their style, then rock it. You know, especially I know if you're more Muslim, or if you're, you're Eastern European, that's probably going to be more, relevant for you. Like I said, because guys with black, dark, thick bristle hair are very, very lucky. They are very, very lucky for that. Yeah, it is shaping and building growth, that's for sure. And you know what, to be honest with you, like, that's the one thing I like is lines. Lines have been a big part of the whole beard growth. I guess we'll kind of finish on that note because I think we're there. But the lines, for me, for the beard, make it or break it. You know, beard growth, you're going to only get as thick as you can. It's only going to go so far with the products that you have. But if you keep everything nice and tight and clean, that's where I think you separate yourself from other guys that have beards. That's the biggest thing, is being able just to keep the upkeep. One thing that I do get a lot of flack about is the haircut. I know I cut it like every 2 weeks sometimes, but that's what happens when you have a really cool haircut. What do they call those things? Some clippers. And I really hate it when my hair grows over my ear. And then once I whack that off, then I don't know, I have this weird, I don't know what it's called, a little OCD thing where I got to trim everything off again. But you know, like I said, there comes a point where you need to keep it right there. And for me, where that sweet spot exists, that's where I want you guys to be at. Find yourself your sweet spot, and then just kind of minutely trim, kind of keep everything clean, and you're gonna get great results. That's one thing that I always get compliments on, is just, there, like I said, there comes a point where it's too much, but if you're paying attention to those little details, like having a little bit of mustache wax in, putting a little beard oil, a beard balm, you're gonna kill it. Oh, dude, the hat. Better? I'm telling you, the hair got cut. The hair got cut. And then you could do the faux hawk too. There's the whole thing. I did a video on that too as well. You know, I've done a video on everything. It's so stupid. But the hat, that's the whole thing too. So last thing, I keep going on this. So Beardbrand has sent me a hat. Artius Men has sent me a hat. Volt has sent me a hat. I can do the backwards hat thing, the frontwards hat. It's weird. I'm so California. I like to bend up my bill. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a weird guy. But what can you say? Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. The hair is where it's at. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, would you dye your hair? I mean, if you had salt and pepper, or do you guys like this? This is probably going to be the question of the day. I'm really interested in this whole, I don't know if you guys remember, what was his name? He did a lot of those inventions. Ron Popeil. Ron Popeil did a bunch of these inventions, and one of them and I think you see it on Shallow Hal, where he puts like this powdery stuff on his hair, and it you know, you can thicken up that hair. And like, how do you guys feel about that with the beard? Yeah, I do too. I don't know. I contemplate that, like I said, because then I cut my beard weekly, you know, sometimes bi-weekly, or trim it up. I don't know if that dye is gonna last, you know. But yeah, mud brown. They chose mud brown for me. I was like, they have sand. Here's the colors that they have. Find yourself at voltgrooming.com. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. And you know, here's the cool part too. Like I said, this is comical. I think I'm gonna put this on my keychain. Yeah, that's it at the end of the day, Trent. Rock what you got, do what you wanna do. It's your beard, your life. So yeah, well, I'm telling you guys, this was a great stream. I don't know what else to say. I think I made it to that point where I think we did a good job. So let's stick to that. Let's stick to I don't know, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's do 8 o'clock. The problem is Dan C is ruling the roost with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday live streams with his command corner. And I don't want to march on his parade, right? That's funny. I'm happy that you guys are saying this. You'd be surprised how many comments I get about, you know, judging and how they would grow it out or what they're wanting to do. And right now I'm definitely going for the 2 or 3 month beard, and that's okay. There's going to be a time where I'll grow it back, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my God. What's y'all's time? It's like 9 o'clock. Oh, he does it 7:30? I thought he does it at 8. Maybe I could be wrong. But he's got a new format though. Like I said, he's got 2 other guys in there right now. But he's got a good setup. Hopefully I'll get something. I want to get 2 lights. Actually, I saw these really cool LED lights at the gym the other day. These guys were shooting like a rap promo, and they had these red and blue elongated lights, and they flash like, you know, police officer sirens. It was very interesting. It was cool, but maybe I'll get something like that as a background or something. We're just having dinner and talking beard talk. So it was a fun first round. But yeah, so hopefully we can continue to do this. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys tonight. So for the winners out there, oh my God. Let's scroll back up because I think it was Connor. Yeah, Connor, hey man, that was really cool of you to pass that one on. That's, like I said, that's good stuff, man. Yeah, so we're gonna do some more Volt next. I think we'll do a subject too on the next live stream. we'll see how it goes. Oh, you restrict. Oh, you making bad comments? You making bad stuff? Oh boy, what are you guys doing? Yeah, so it was a good one. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of the night. Love you guys like always, and I will see you, let's see, on the flip side. The question is, can we or will we stop? Love you guys. See ya.